Welcome to my channel.
And this is English Podcast Station.
Today, we're looking at something really practical.
Yeah, building up that English vocabulary.
Exactly. Specifically for, going to the cinema with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And our main source for this is actually a great English podcast series made just for learners.
It's interesting, isn't it? Going to the movies, it seems simple, but it's actually, it's full of chances to use everyday English.
Totally.
So we're going to cover the whole process from just thinking about it.
Right. The initial idea.
All the way through to saying goodbye at the end of the night.
Think of this as like your guide to those casual movie chats in English. Suggesting the movie, picking one, getting snacks.
Even talking about it after.
Yeah, all of it. So if you're planning to, hang out with English-speaking friends and see a film, this should really help.
Our mission basically is to give you those core English phrases so you feel, confident.
Confident and just comfortable going to the cinema with your friends who speak English. We're really focusing on the basics today.
Yeah, the kind of language you actually use.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. The plan. You want to see a movie. How do you even bring it up?
Well, a really common way, super simple, is just asking, do you want to watch a movie this weekend?
Nice and easy. This weekend sounds pretty natural for casual plans, right?
Yeah, very typical. Or maybe something a bit more open, like, do you want to see a movie sometime? If you're flexible.
And if they're keen, what do they say?
Usually something simple and positive. Yes, I do. Or just, sure, maybe, yeah, sounds good.
Cool. So you've got agreement. Step one done.
Mm-hmm.
But then the big question.
Ah, yes. What movie should we watch? This can be tricky.
Especially if everyone likes different things.
Exactly. And that brings us to movie genres.
Genres, right. Like categories for film.
Yeah, it helps you talk about what kind of movie it is. The Learner podcast we looked at covers some really common ones.
Good ones for beginners to know. Like comedy.
A funny movie, yeah. Meant to make you laugh.
Then there's action. Lots of fast scenes, maybe fighting, chases, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And romance, of course. Love stories.
What about scary ones?
That'd be horror. Designed to scare you.
Right. And animation.
Animation, yeah. Like cartoons, but often for all ages. Think Pixar or Disney.
The podcast also mentioned drama for more serious stuff and sci-fi.
Yeah, science fiction. Futuristic ideas, space, technology, that sort of thing.
Okay, so lots of choices. How do you figure out what everyone's in the mood for?
Well, you can just ask directly, what kind of movies do you like?
And people will usually just say,
Oh, I like action movies, or I really like comedies, something like that. Pretty straightforward.
You also hear people give opinions on specific films.
Right.
Okay.
Definitely. Like, oh, this movie looks good. Maybe they saw a trailer.
Or that movie has good reviews. That's a big one.
Yeah, reviews mean other people liked it, or critics did. It helps narrow it down.
Okay, so you've battled it out. You've picked a movie. Success. But you can't just rock up anytime.
No. You need to know when it's actually playing. Show times.
Right, showtimes. So what do you ask?
Simple questions work best. What time is the next movie? Or even shorter, what time is the show?
Show just means the screening time.
Exactly. And you might hear back something like, there's a 7-point European show.
Or maybe they've got that comedy playing at 5:00 p.m.
Yep. Or someone might say, hang on, I'll check the time. Or let me check the show times online.
Makes sense. Okay, you've got the movie, you've got the time. Now you need to actually meet up.
Coordinate. Yeah. Where and when.
So suggesting a place.
Keep it simple. Let's meet in front of the cinema. Can't go wrong with that.
Or let's wait in the lobby. What exactly is the lobby?
Good question. It's basically the main entrance area inside the cinema building. before you go into the actual screens.
Got it. And when you get there, what if you can't see your friends?
Few useful phrases here. If you've arrived, you can text or say, I'm here.
And if you're looking for them?
Where are you? Classic. Simple. Does the job.
Okay, found each other, ready to go in, but wait.
You need the magic pass. The ticket.
The ticket.
Right.
Paper or like on your phone these days?
Yep. It's what gets you in. So you might need to ask, maybe at the counter, how much is a ticket?
Or if you're buying for two.
Can I buy 2 tickets, please? Always good to add, please.
And loads of people buy them online now, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. Super common.
But
So you might just hear, oh, I bought my ticket online already.
very convenient. Okay, tickets sorted, you're heading in. But first,
Ritual.
snacks. It's almost part of the experience, isn't it?
For many people, yeah. You gotta have snacks.
So what are the key snack words to know?
Well, the big one, popcorn.
Obviously.
Then candy that covers, sweets, gummies, stuff like that. Chocolate bars.
Drinks.
Soda is common, fizzy drinks. Or just water.
And how do you ask about them?
What do you want to eat?
Oh.
Is pretty general. Or more specific, do you want popcorn?
The eternal question.
Aha, yes. And don't forget sizes. You can usually ask for large or small.
Good tip. Okay, snacks acquired. Now for the final step before the movie starts.
Finding the actual screen, the theater, and then your seats.
Right. Someone might check your ticket at the door to the screen.
Yeah, an usher, maybe you just show it and say, here is my ticket.
Simple enough. Then inside the dark room, finding your spot.
Seats usually have numbers, right? On the ticket.
Seat numbers. Like A3 or B5.
Exactly. So you might say to your friend, okay, I have seat A3. Or if you're lost, where is seat B5?
And what if there's an empty seat next to someone, but you're not sure if it's free?
Good manners time. You ask politely, excuse me, is this seat taken?
And hopefully they say,
No, it's free, or no, you can sit here.
perfect. Phew. Okay, movie's over, credits are rolling. Now what?
Time to debrief. Talk about the film.
The post-movie chat. How do you start that?
The simplest way is just, did you like the movie?
Direct gets the ball rolling.
Yeah. And responses can be simple too. Yes, it was great. If you loved it.
Or maybe just was okay.
Right, kind of neutral. Or if you really didn't enjoy it, no, I didn't like it.
What about describing why you liked or disliked it? Some basic words.
Sure. You could say if it was funny. You can talk about the story or the plot. What happened.
And the ending. People always have opinions on the ending.
Oh, definitely. Was the ending good, bad, surprising? Lots to talk about there.
Okay. Discuss the movie. Time to head home. Saying goodbye.
Yeah, wrapping up the night. Keep it friendly.
Like?
Thanks for coming. Always nice to say.
Or just, that was fun.
Yep. Simple, positive, and then, the standard good night.
Perfect. So, just to quickly recap then, we've kind of walked through the whole cinema trip.
Yeah, from making the plan to saying goodnight, hitting those key phrases a beginner might need, especially maybe if you're, thinking about something like IELTS practice in real life.
Right, focusing on that practical, everyday English.
Mm-hmm.
We covered suggesting it, picking a movie, getting tickets and snacks.
Finding your seat, chatting about the film afterwards, all those little interactions.
And like you said, this is really just a starting point, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. The podcast series this comes from, and others like it, they'd go into much more detail, more complex situations.
But hopefully this gives you, the listener, a good foundation, some confidence boosters.
Exactly. So maybe the final thought is, don't be afraid to use this stuff.
Yeah, the cinema is actually a great low-pressure place to practice your English. It's fun.
So next time you go with English-speaking friends, try out some of these phrases. You might surprise yourself how well it goes.